want to, so, what, this one, okay, so, this is the setup I have right now. We're gonna, make sure, okay, so, on this, I want basically the damage to be all the way at the top. So right there, I want that to be as high as it can go. So that's either one of these. And the differences between the two basically are range. And it looks like that's it. I don't see any movement on that damage. So this, it gives me a little more range, and that's what it says. Damage range, hip fire, and bullet velocity. This is bullet velocity, damage range, recoil, and hip fire. But see, well, this gives me more range, even though that's further down. So I don't know. But this one is the best of them. So we'll keep that, and then, oh yeah, I did look at, so what I was doing also was I was doing this. Oh, not that. Okay, not that. I don't know why that's what that is, and I don't even know how to get that off of there now. Like there. So it's this, and where is, okay, and then so you can go through and you can build your weapon, and then it gives you stats and whatnot on it. But so I was looking at the lock grip precision. Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But the okay. So this one, on the game, I say the Talon is better. On this, it looks like the Zulu 60 is better. So, let's go. So the Talon gives me 14 for range. The Zulu. Oh wait, is it the Zulu that I have on me? No, I have the Talon, right? Oh, I have the Zulu on this one. I mean, 30 milliseconds. I mean, but that's a lot of loss for that. I mean, the 14 range, so Talon is what it's gonna need to be. So let's just look at these again. Okay, so let's go through these. So this one, so far the Talon is better than the Polar Fire. Polar Fire is similar, but it doesn't have as good recoil or accuracy. That one loses range and damage. This one is still not as damageful as the other. So far, this is the best. So that's what we're gonna go with. And I don't know why I picked that on here. I don't know. Oh, and what the hell? The Talon, is that what I'm... Wait. Yes, Talon. Okay. So, and then the Holotherm, Talon, and then I have the Lock Grip Precision, but on here I have the Phase 3. So let's look and see what it does here. So then I go in here, and what I have is the Lock Grip, and I think I know the reason I use this is because of the 9% vertical and horizontal for only 40 milliseconds, which is pretty good, considering the wherever the heck it is. I don't see it. No, it's here somewhere. Oh, but see, the pineapple does the same as that. And this is how I determine what I would, but I lose so much speed that I was like, screw it, I'm gonna go with that. So, and that's why I've started going with that. But I was, so the, is it the tiger or the, what? I'm trying to remember what that other foregrip is called. And I don't see it here. Well, because I used to do the agent, I think, or oh no, the FTAC Ripper. But see, so look, you get a, it's okay. So it's the same. It's the same. It's the same ADS loss. So now, okay, so that's the same. So we mark that off. That's off the list. Now, for the lock grip, I have 2 greens. And for the FTAC Ripper, I have 2 greens, -4. So I'm already 5% better. And also, oh, look at all this other minus that you get. So that's why I went with, that's why I go with the lock grip. It is and yeah, see, and so here I went with the phase 3 because, and let's see what it, here, we'll see what it says up here. So there's the FTAC and the phase 3, I believe it, so it cut my ADS time loss in half, but it also cut the, what, that, and then 525, and then what's, oh, and it's 525. So really, that honestly wasn't a better, but I think I was going by what it showed me on there. Like what I could see, the losses and whatnot, I just assumed that it was done, whatever. And then the high velocity, I have that. So now, this is tuned, this is tuned, this is tuned. This needs to be tuned. So, on this, all depending on what I'm looking for. With this particular weapon, I'm pretty sure that I want the hip recoil control versus the hip walking speed. So, I'm gonna go, and what I do with these is I go all the way, and then I turn down my mouse a little bit, turn down the whatever it's called, and then I'll pull it, I'll come down with it just a scotch. Now see, there's a little bit of movement there. You see that little bit of movement? Now if there's a little bit of movement in there where it's going back and forth when I move it that little bit, then I just max it. And then now the question is, do we want hip aim down sight speed or hip fire accuracy? Because I'm planning on not being up close with this and switching to an SMG or something, or a shotgun when I'm close, I'm gonna go hip fire accuracy. So then I don't even have to aim down sight. So, and see how there's that little, well, okay, so there. So I'm not seeing any move on any of those things. And then accuracy. So that was the tippity top, and I might be able to go 3.6. But that's the, as far as I'm concerned, the tippity top of the accuracy. And what I think, now this is not, I have no truth to this, so I don't know. I'm just saying, and I've had brain damage, so nobody should even listen to me anyways. So just, if you are watching, you might as well just shut this off. But if there's a space at the end where nothing happens, I think that if you max it out, it negatively affects the overall performance. So that's why you need to, these, you want them, and I think that's why they made them square, and they work a little better, but you don't want to max them if you don't need to, if that makes sense. Okay, so there's that. Now this. Now, and the high velocity, oh no, see? That's where I said that it ended, was there. And I could probably go with recoil smoothness or steadiness and actually be better, because at this point I don't, and see how there's the only thing I lose is damage. I'm not really gaining, and I lose recoil there. So right there is the top, and that gave me just a scotch more damage. So that's probably what the bullet velocity I definitely want, but this I want the recoil to be a little better on this gun. So, and I'm not going for long shots anymore. So that's that. This was my setup for long shots. Okay, so, and there we go. Everything's set up. Everything's good. Bing, bang, boom. And you can always tell if it's set up by the little, the little nut or whatever you call that. Yeah, it's a nut that up in the corner of each of the boxes. If I did not have tuning there, it wouldn't be there. So you can really easily take a look and, okay, everything's tuned. Now I don't have to whatever. And then I do find myself if and so I mean I'll go to the firing range and check her out. I mean, and if I don't see that, there we go, that was better. If I don't like what it's doing here, I'll try to figure out what it is about it that I don't like, and then I'll go back in and I'll modify my sliders or whatever. And 132, I think that's right. But yeah, 132. So I have 132 more kills for that. That's what I'm going to try to do, is put that number in there so that every time I start a gun, I know what I have to do, and I don't have to check. But I've got to do it to each one. But that's how I set up a weapon. And I did that because this gun, well, is just, it's always been like a laser anyways. But and the damage is fairly well. But for a long time, I think the other one, I forget what it's called, but I feel like that one hit better than some of the other ones anyways. So yeah, so that's how I do my tuning of weapons and guns and whatnot. So